Let me refresh my screen over here. It's annoying that it doesn't start like right away.
Yeah. Are we live?
It says.
Mine says live.
There we go. There we go. Mine says live now. All right.
Welcome to Fantasy.
So you have to tell me how you get all the really cool fonts, because I found a really cool font and I tried to download it and it wouldn't show up in my
So you have to download it, and then you have to close out PowerPoint if you downloaded it like after you've opened PowerPoint.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. And then it will show up.
I'm curious if it's there now then, because it was getting kind of irritating because I was like, it's there, I can see it, but it's not in here.
Did you also like open the?
No, it's not there.
See, you got to open your files and make sure it's installed.
Oh, okay. It said it was installed, and I could like type it there and like do test. So I could like type it. And I thought maybe you're supposed to copy and paste, but when I would copy it into PowerPoint, and be like, doesn't recognize font, and then I would just change it back to Calibri. I'm like, weird. That's annoying. So
wait, you typed it in
because it was like a little test box, like we could test out.
Did it say like the quick brown fox or something like that?
Yeah.
There's a little button up in the corner. You have to hit install.
I thought I did hit that. I don't know. It was weird. It said it was all set, I thought.
If you know how.
Tell me.
Let us know in the chat.
Anyway,
down below.
You can send in your team names in the chat, and I'll get them put into the spreadsheet.
I'll get our music started here.
Yeah, I found like a storybook font. It's kind of neat.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I was like, that would be fun. I mean, this one still looks okay. Okay, so I know nothing. Welcome back.
I like this picture.
I do too. I found this really, I saw this really cool one a long time ago of like a little girl reading, and like all the fantasy stuff was coming out behind her, like from her imagination. And I tried to find that one.
Yeah.
And I could not find it anywhere. I was like, it's taking me way too long to do this. So I thought this one was cool too. So I did this one.
It's so annoying. Like I was doing that just today, like where you find something and you're like, oh, this is really cool. And then when you actually need it, you can't find it again.
Yeah. Well, I usually save those sort of things, but it wasn't anything I ever thought I would need. I was just like, oh, it's kind of cool looking.
That's like, it's hard with books. Like that's what I was doing today. Like I knew exactly the quote I was looking for, but I couldn't find it.
Yes.
That's the worst.
All right, if you're just joining us, you can put your team name in the chat. If you'd like to play along, you're also welcome to just play along on your own. Yep.
You're so far away. Scooch closer.
I do trying to. I thought I hit your chair a second ago. Because something stopped the chair. It must have been, your charger's down there. I probably squished the charger.
A
Goblin. Hello, Team Red Panda. Welcome back. A goblin. I was just listening to A Christmas Story by Dickens called The Goblins and the, what is it? I feel like it's alliterative, like it starts, the Goblins and the Gravedigger.
Oh, I feel like I've heard of that. I wouldn't.
Or maybe it's the Gravedigger and the Goblins. I just one or the other.
I wouldn't think it would be by Dickens.
Yeah, it's by Dickens.
I didn't know he wrote more than one Christmas story.
Oh, he wrote a bunch.
Did he?
Yep.
All right.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the rules. And if anyone joins, they can always send the team name in.
Sounds good. Here we go. Maybe. There we go. Oh, this is a pretty picture.
If you just Google fantasy landscape, you get all sorts of cool stuff.
This reminds me of the place that Sonic went in the movie because, like, he runs
it's possible. I don't know where they came from. This is all Google images.
Because he runs in, like, circles. Anyway, rule number 1. Oh, you just do, like, the dots. You don't do, like, number 1.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think to change it.
Number 1 is no Googling. If you don't know the answer, make one up. There's no prizes. So we love to see those made up answers. Number 2 is keep track of your own score. It is point per question, 0 points if you get it wrong. So there's no negative points deducted unless we tell you otherwise. Number 3 is write your team name with your answer. So if you, so that's so we can give you a shout out if you got it right, or if we like your made up answer. I got out of my groove last week. I had a whole seal that goes with this. All right. And then number 4 is save all challenges for before the final question. So if you think that we got something wrong, let us know in the chat and we will look it up on whatever.
The wiki. There's a wiki for most of these things. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wow. Why did it do that?
That's okay. I remember.
Okay.
Anyway, number 5, that's what we're on, playing the YouTube chat, not the event node. So if you're currently on aadl.org, hop on over to YouTube and play along with us in the chat. And the last one, which you can't see, number 6 is have fun.
That's weird that it did that.
Did you just copy and paste
what
from previous slides? That could.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
I remember the rules, so we're fine. All right, here we go with question number 1. I can be odd.
Okay.
All right. This 2001 novel by Neil Gaiman combines fantasy, mythology, and Americana.
Time starts now.
That's a very cool picture.
Yes. I tried to find like cool pictures of some of the authors
for
some of these questions. So by the way, this is a combination of like books, TV, and movies, but there's a lot more book than anything else. Like,
gotcha.
Yeah. This sounds like Lord of the Rings. Like I actually thought it was Lord of the Rings for a second.
It's called Lonely Mountain.
Okay.
So it totally might have been inspired, but it's very slow, so I'm gonna play a different song next time.
All right. Okay,
so we lost I Know Nothing.
She'll be back.
She'll be back later. So just you, Team Pinky Red Panda, can get an advantage here. All right, the answer to this one, though, is American Gods, which does look really good because, like, I like Percy Jackson. This seems like a more mature version of Percy Jackson. So I have wanted to check out this series.
I own it if you want to.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Book swap. All right.
Oh, no, see, I Know Nothing's here.
Oh, hi. Are you playing and driving? Where are you? All right, next question.
In the Merlin TV show, who started out the series as the ward to King Uther? Time starts now. And if you're just joining us, you can always send in a team name in the chat and we'll put that in the spreadsheet if you'd like to play along.
Yep.
Pause button go. It's gone. There it is. All right, so Team I Know Nothing says it was Merlin, and Red Panda says Sir Percival.
All right, the correct answer is
Morgana.
Great picture of her.
Thank you. All right, next question. Oh, that's okay. Do you have a team name?
All right, number 3. This fantasy subgenre paints a realistic view of the modern world while also adding magical elements. So we're looking for the name of the subgenre.
Yep. Time starts now. This is like a Jeopardy worded question. I actually think this question was on Jeopardy at some point in time.
Yeah.
Oh, your team fantasy. All right. That is
last week you were Team Percy Jackson.
An appropriately named team.
Just stick with the theme.
Isn't that a cool picture?
It is a cool picture. Did she like jump?
Like she's like a fairy.
I'm just trying to figure it like out. All right. It's fantasy, it's magical. I don't need to figure it out. All right. So the correct answer to this one is magical realism. Pretty straightforward. It's realism. but it's magical. And I think the Harry Potter would technically be considered real.
So magical realism is where magic is just a part of the everyday world and it's everywhere and it's not something special or fantastic.
Gotcha.
So like the book Like Water for Chocolate is an example of magical realism. Well, that's a really like popular one in this genre. And so like it's a good example. Even if you don't know what it means, maybe someone else knows what it means.
It's like Onward, the movie Onward, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, next question.
I almost put Onward in here, but I was like, I don't know, because I already have so many questions.
Yeah.
I'll do it next time.
Yeah, we have extra questions today. All right. Your turn.
Yep. This 2007 fantasy film follows the journey of Tristan as he leaves his small town of Wall and enters the magical world of Stormhold in search of a fallen star. Time starts now. We're up to 3 likes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. I think I know this one. She wrote all of this stuff today, so I've been kind of playing along in my head.
Well, you're welcome to like say.
Okay. I'll play along too.
Yeah.
I did know the Merlin one because she asked me.
Yeah, that's her show that she watches. So I asked her for a good question. I watch it like periodically and I'll be like, oh, this is really good. And I'll come back and she's like, I'm on season 5. I was like, what happened? I thought we were on season 1.
I'm a binger.
I'm like, wait, why are they so much older?
What I really like to do, because I really like Supernatural, is to watch like a season 15 episode and then go back to season 1 because they're like babies.
All right. Sounds familiar, but I don't know. And Tristany. All right. Answer.
The correct answer for this.
What do you think it is?
Oh, this is Eragon. Eragon.
Nope.
No? What is it?
Go ahead.
It
is Stardust.
Oh. I like read the first like 10 pages of Eragon. So I don't remember much.
All right, your turn.
This children's fantasy novel by Grace Lin was published in 2009, received a Newbery Honor in 2010, and was inspired by Chinese folklore.
Time starts now. I haven't read this one, but I kind of want to because it looks good.
Have I read this one? I don't think I have.
I thought you might have.
Oh, I think Gracie might have started to read these. Is it a series?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe not then.
What were you thinking of?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes, we did just watch Stardust.
Oh.
All right. We don't have any answers for this one. This is a bit of a tricky one.
Okay. The correct answer is Where the Mountain Meets the Moon. Yep, not the one I was thinking.
That's a cool picture, though.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I'm kind of curious, like what this is, because usually when you get Newbery Honor, it's pretty good.
Yeah. All right, next question.
What is the actual name of the Witcher, the main character, not any of the other Witchers, from the 2019 TV series? Time starts now. I had just The Witcher, and I was like, wait, there's other Witchers in there. Like, you just...
Yeah. Well, that's how it was for the other question we were writing for later. It was like, wait a second. No, more than one person. I don't know this one. I've never seen Witcher. My friends
It's a
really
pretty
like
intense show.
My friends really like it.
It's like kind of Game of Thronesy.
It's inspired by a video game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is in turn inspired by books. So
okay.
Yeah. All right. No, we don't have any answers. Oh wait, that's okay. Not bad at fantasy.
All right. What's the answer, Katie? I'm gonna say Bob Bones.
Bob Bones. It is Geralt of Rivia.
I like his hair.
Have you seen the picture of him and Ross from Friends? Because they're both like wearing like leather pants and the black shirt, and it's like who wore it better?
Actually, Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, Jeff Goldblum
wore it best in Jurassic Park.
This is true,
but he was pretty good. All right, number 7. Tolkien wrote The Hobbit while he was a professor at Oxford. What was he doing while he was suddenly inspired to begin writing it?
Time starts now. Oh, and for that last one, got to answer with George. All right. A couple seconds. Daydreaming. Ooh, that's a good guess.
Yeah. Could potentially. You better not be daydreaming while you're doing this activity, but I guess if it gets boring enough, it can inspire you to write an entire amazing series, I guess. But he was grading or marking school certificate papers.
Yep. So he got pretty bored while he was grading and found a blank piece of paper and just started writing The Hobbit because he didn't want to grade anymore.
He wrote it for his daughter, didn't he?
It is for his kids.
His kids, yeah.
Yeah. I like throwing a ring into a volcano. Last week when I was throwing the ring into the volcano, I was inspired.
Yeah.
Write a story. Or this will be the climax.
Great answer. Love it. Okay. Wonder why that wasn't in the Tolkien movie. All right, great answers. This is why we love our made-up answers.
Yes.
All right, next question.
Identify this creature from Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. Says now. I know. I like that picture of them.
What were we listening to this song? This is like one of the best scenes in this movie.
Yes.
And there's a lot of good scenes in that movie.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I should know this.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Ooh.
Excellent.
He does look hedgehoggy a little bit.
Looks like a combination of a platypus and a hedgehog. Maybe a beaver.
Maybe a beaver. A touch of beaver.
Yeah.
All right. The correct answer is a niffler.
Yay.
There he is pretending to be a mannequin. Because, you always see mannequins that look like that in the store windows.
Yeah. And I love how Newt just almost walks by and then he's like, wait a second. It's not what a normal mannequin looks like. Doesn't even faze him. All right. Next question. This 2018 young adult fantasy novel by Tomi Adeymi was inspired by Harry Potter and An Ember in the Ashes, as well as West African mythology and Yoruba culture and language.
Time starts now.
Hope I pronounced that all correctly. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, you pronounce Chiron. Chiron, not Chiron.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chiron.
You get that wrong every time, Katie. Chiron. She's pretty.
She's really pretty.
I like her dreads. Alrighty.
Pokemon.
The answer is Pokemon. I think that came before Harry Potter.
Yep. Pokemon was in the 90s.
All right, the correct answer to this one is Children of Blood and Bone. I see this one on the shelf all the time, and I'm like, that looks like something like that would be by Suzanne Collins or J.K. Rowling.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it makes sense that it was inspired by Harry Potter.
Yep.
Alrighty, next question.
How many dragons does Daenerys Targaryen have in the Game of Thrones TV series?
She's so pretty too.
Times herself.
I want to do my hair like hers.
That would be cool.
Not long enough yet. Lots of braids. Do you know, interesting fact about Game of Thrones. So you know the Khal or whatever their clan is, right?
Okay, I don't know much about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but she's the queen.
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Khaleesi
Okay, yeah.
of this clan, right? So their hair is like a huge thing. So you're supposed to like cut off the hair. It's like a shine that I won or whatever after you've already killed them.
Yeah.
So for her though, if you notice, she gets more and more braids.
Oh.
To symbolize her kills.
Oh wow.
So by the end of the season, her hair is just nothing but braids.
I did not know.
Yeah. fun little tidbit there. I don't remember where I learned that from.
All right, so I know nothing says 3. Team Fantasy, you have to pick one number. You can't say 4, 2, or 3. All right, so let's go ahead and show the right answer though.
I was about to say number 3. The correct answer is 3. There they all are.
Yep. It was really hard to find a picture with all 3 of them in it. That's why one was when they're babies.
They don't look like babies. They just look like shrunken dragons. I guess I don't know what a baby dragon looks like though.
Yeah.
I guess the real babies look like shrunken humans too. So
all right.
Not really. A little more chubby. All right, here's the next question. What is the name of the supercontinent where the science fantasy novel The 5th Season takes place?
Time starts now. This is fun because like people like it's like book recommendations too.
Yeah. I expect you all to read all of these.
No. Considering it's like a range from like young children to like adult. Maybe not. All right, we got Timbuktu as one of our guesses.
All right.
Pangea. Oh, that's a really good guess.
Oh yeah. Supercontinent. So the correct answer is the stillness.
Oh, No Man's Land. That's also a good guess.
Yes. All right. Next question.
What is the name of the Princess Bride portrayed by Robin Wright in The Princess Bride? Time starts now. Don't we have like a Princess Bride trivia coming up?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought we did.
I don't know when, but it's coming up.
Keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
I think it's probably in January or maybe the end of December. All right.
It's a tricky name to remember.
It's unique.
Unique. That's what I was about to say next. All right. So the correct answer for this one is Buttercup. There she is.
Riding a horse.
About to be kidnapped.
Yep. As you wish. Yep, you're right.
That is, yep.
No, she's not named the Princess Bride.
You know. All right. Which of the Chronicles of Narnia books tells the story of the creation of Narnia?
Time starts now. I like how like C.S. Lewis like wrote like an actual like story for the creation of Narnia, and that was just like a small part of it. And then like Tolkien just has like this giant Silmarillion, which is basically like the Middle Earth Bible. And
Yeah.
Like, it's not like a connected story at all. I mean, it is. It has like an overarching story, but there's all these random things that are happening. It's like it's no relationship. It's like, do you want to know the bloodlines of all the elf houses? It's like, no, not really. I don't.
In the Bible, where it's like Saul, son of Sam, son of Ham, son of.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's that. I'm like, I'd much rather read this book than this C.S. Lewis book about creation. All right. So both of our teams say The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Oh, good guess. That is one of them.
That is the first book he wrote, but it's not the first book in the series.
That's right. Although I did read it in the order that he published.
Yeah.
Anyway, the correct answer is The Magician's Nephew. And there's those rings. If you remember a while ago, we had a question about the rings.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And the portals.
Yeah, no, I've never seen this actual like version of the cover, but it was really cool.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I liked it better than the other versions I've seen.
Yeah. All right, so next question.
What is the name of the series that alternates between two main settings, a fantasy world where fairy tales are real and a town in Maine called Storybrooke? Time starts now.
Our mom's freaking out in the background here. We binged this series.
All right. All right.
All right. We got a correct answer in the chat there. It is called Once Upon a Time. Good job. Or as our mom just calls it, Once.
Yeah, Once.
Which is actually a musical. So every time she's like, let's watch Once, I was like, the musical? And I was like, oh no, Once Upon a Time. The whole thought process there. All right. Next question. What mythology serves as the base for the original Percy Jackson series?
Kind of starts out. I've never seen the graphic novel cover. I thought that was kind of
I actually have the graphic novel checked out.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Is it good?
I haven't looked at it yet. I decided just to reread them. So I checked it out and I was like, oh, I should reread these. I heard that it's not that good though.
Oh, really?
But we'll see. I'm still gonna read it. I heard that it cuts out a lot of plot.
Well, that's how graphics are. Otherwise, they'd be like,
yeah. True.
All right. So we've got 2 for Greek and 1 for Roman.
All right. The correct answer is Greek mythology. The second series was based in Roman,
right?
Roman and Greek, yeah.
Yeah, and then later it's Norse, and does Egyptian come in too?
Egyptian was around the same time as Percy Jackson. He actually was publishing the second series of Percy Jackson as he was also publishing the Kane Chronicles.
Oh, okay.
So they overlap.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I recognize these pictures.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I don't know, this is a cool looking picture. I'm just going to use it again.
Next question. Yes, there are more than 15.
Yeah, we got 17 today.
Yeah.
What are Chihiro's parents turned into when they are all trapped in the spirit world and spirited away? Time starts now. I had to make sure they weren't in this picture here because some of the movie posters have them in the picture in the background or like up front with her. And so it was like,
okay. I've only seen 2 Studio Ghibli movies. I want to see more. The two that I've seen are both good. I really like Howl's Moving Castle. And then My Friend Totoro.
Yeah, that was cute too. This is a good one too. This one won all sorts of like awards and stuff.
Yeah,
as you can see from the poster.
But, yeah.
All right. Team I Know Nothing says fairies, and we are up to 8 viewers. So if anyone wants to join in at last minute, you're still welcome to join in and play along if you'd like.
Absolutely. We've had people join just for the final question and win.
Yeah. And we still have the name 4 where you can earn up to 8 points.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So the correct answer for this one is pigs. Pigs.
Yeah. Pigs. No, not butterflies or fairies. That would be nice though. No, yeah. Turn into pigs.
Sad. All right. Next question. I knew there was going to be an Eragon question in here. What magical object does Eragon find while hunting the spine? Sorry. Can I read today? No.
Hunting the spine sounds a lot more sinister.
Found it. All right. What magical object does Eragon find while hunting in the spine and bring home when hunting
I put hunting in there twice. Oops, that's me.
And bring home at the beginning of Eragon.
Time starts now.
All flustered today. And
still got 10 seconds left. All right. So I Know Nothing says it was a dragon egg.
Oh, good job. You got it right.
It was a dragon egg.
I thought he found that, is that the beginning of the book? Yeah. Okay. I was going to say, he found that at the beginning.
Yeah. Also, if you said blue stone, that works too, because that's what he thinks it is a blue stone. He thought he found like a sapphire.
Sounds familiar.
Yep. It was kind of like, if you looked at the cover of the book, it was a good guess.
Yeah. I thought Eragon was the dragon, though.
No.
Is that a common misconception?
I have no idea.
I feel like it is. All right. Name 4. Is this Rivendell?
It looks like Rivendell. This was just called Fantasy Puzzle.
I think it is Rivendell.
Yeah, but I was gonna say I see Gandalf leading a party over there. So I think it is. It looks like Rivendell, but the picture was just called Elf House, and so I was like,
All right, you want to explain the name 4?
Yep. So the way the name 4 works is for this one, we'll ask a question, and we're looking for 4 different answers. So this one's going to be identify characters. And for each correct answer, you get 2 points. And you do have to put them in order. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you can't just guess randomly.
Gotcha. Yep.
So, all right. And do that.
All right.
Give the real name of each of the characters whose alias or nickname is listed below.
We're looking for their real name.
Yep, real names. So we have Strider, the Dread Pirate Roberts, Voldemort, and the Dark One / the Crocodile. Time starts now. Oh, and you get a minute and a half because it's a bit longer. Yeah, all I mean by in order is you couldn't say like Bob and then for number 1, and then if the answer to number 3 was Bob, say, oh, well, I gave myself 2 points because I said Bob. Like,
yeah.
Because that's not the answer to number 3.
Right.
$40 seconds left.
So close. 15 seconds left.
Isn't it our theme song?
No.
Oh, okay. Which one is our theme song?
Heroic Adventure.
Okay.
Towards the bottom.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I couldn't find it on Saturday, so I just put the random one.
I think you got it right, though.
Oh, did I? Okay. Okay, so we have for Voldemort, Tom Riddle, 2 teams say that. And then I Know Nothing says number 4 is Rumpelstiltskin.
All right. Reveal this is also a very pretty picture. Fantasy yields a lot of pretty worlds to illustrate.
Yes.
All right. So the correct answers are Aragorn, Wesley, but if you got the name of the original Dread Pirate Roberts that Wesley mentioned,
yeah, any of those, you can have those points. I don't know what their names were.
Yeah,
if you
mentions it in the movie.
If you're that good, then go ahead and give yourself the 2 points.
Tom Riddle and Rumpelstiltskin. Good job to I Know Nothing. You got the last 2, and Fantasy. You got number 3.
Good job.
Good job. All right. Next question is our final question.
All right. So if anyone has any challenges, you can send those in now. And then I'll explain how the final question works. It works a lot like Final Jeopardy. So you send in your current score. So if you got everything right, you'll be at 25 points. Send in your current score along with a wager of up to 10 points. You don't need to have 10 points to wager 10 points, but you will go negative if you get it wrong. And since this is the final question, your first answer in the chat will be considered your final answer. So make sure you're sure before you send it in.
Yeah. All right.
So I Know Nothing has 8 and wagers 10.
8 and wagers 4.
4, I'm sorry. 8 and wagers 4. I Know Nothing usually go all in. Actually, you haven't been lately.
Yeah.
Been winning with that, yeah. So 8 wager 4. Red Panda has 1 and wagers 1. All right, and then we just need Team Fantasy. 5 or 6, and your wager is 2. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Here we go. In the MGM Fantasy Classic, The Wizard of Oz, who does the wizard leave in charge of Emerald City when he returns to Kansas?
Time starts now.
One of my favorite characters. Oh, wait, this is the other one I just played. This one.
All right, still waiting to hear from Team Red Panda and Fantasy. We just watched this the other night.
Yeah. If you watched it with me and remember who my favorite character was, you'll know this answer.
All right, just waiting to hear from Team Fantasy now. All right, just gotta wait a couple more seconds for Team Fantasy to get in their answer. All right, there we go. Okay, so we have 2 for, well, one just says witch, but I assume they're referring to Glinda because she's the only witch left standing.
Yeah.
And another for Tin Man.
So 2 for Glinda.
Yeah, 2 for Glinda. Sorry, yeah. Because once it was Wonderful Witch of the North, which
yeah.
would be Glinda, and the other one just says witch. But like I said, both Wicked Witches are gone. So
Right.
process of elimination.
Yeah. Alrighty, so the correct answer for this one is the Scarecrow, because he's so smart.
Yep.
And then he has a degree, knows the Pythagorean theorem.
Yes.
Which I think he gets wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'd have to rewatch it again.
All right. So you want to go to the next slide and I will announce our winner.
All right.
So we have a tie today between I Know Nothing and Team Fantasy. You guys both came in first with 4 points. And then Team Red Panda zeroed out on the final question. So you're at 0.
All right. Good job.
All right.
Get some hobbits clapping for you.
Yes. I was like, what movie has like a celebration? I'm like, I know that Lord of the Rings does.
Yeah.
All right. So
Merry and Pippin are the best.
yes. Join us this Saturday at 7 o'clock for Back to the Future.
Yay.
Yes.
Great movie. Are we doing all 3?
I assume we'd probably do all three,
All
but
3.
we can talk about that more.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Just
yeah.
the first one or all 3?
I mean, it's fun to do all 3.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
I've seen the first one a billion times.
Yeah.
The second 2, not so much. I don't like the second one. Second one's where they go to the future, right?
Yeah.
I don't care for that one. The third one's okay.
Yeah. Third one's pretty good. All right. 1 and 3. I Know Nothing says we should just do 1 and 3.
Alrighty.
Okay, so make sure to like our video, and if you played after the live event, you can comment below and let us know what your score is. We'd love to hear that. And make sure to subscribe to the library's YouTube channel. They have all sorts of cool events like story time, cooking, crafts, book discussions. It's a lot of fun. Lots of fun. All right, did you want to get us ready to sign off?
Oh, yes. Forgot to do that.
I'm just gonna stare here at the screen.
Yeah.
You can watch me eat my dinner here.
Face. Yeah.
Yes,
All
Back to the
right.
Future is a movie. It's a movie series. That's
Yeah.
the question. All right. Thanks everyone for playing.
Thanks for playing. Bye.